Sorry.
That was just every year I do a fan event, and so
Okay.
yeah, so once a year I just want to thank my fans. So this year was the Facebook Live thing, and someone asked me about that.
And you took a very hard position against all soup.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to.
It was written up in GQ. I mean, this is another thing of like just the absurd amount of attention that you get. It's like people now know that you don't like soup, and not everybody's happy about it.
Yeah, you know,
The people want to know.
the people want to know.
Yeah.
The most mad, I mean, my mom is the most mad out of anybody because there's been hundreds of times where she's made soup and I didn't drink it. And I was like, Mom, I refuse to. And growing up, it'd be like, all right, here's some soup. You're not leaving the table until you drink it. And I'd be like, okay. She'd walk away and, you know, you pour it down the sink. I've already admitted this to her, so it's okay if she sees it. But I just don't like it. I don't know how else to say it. There's no science or rhyme or reason. Like, growing up, I never liked it, and now that I'm 28, I still don't like it. So I don't like pho, ramen.
See? You thought it was a silly question. It started listing delicious soups.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So when I eat ramen, I prefer to have all the soup. It's cooked in the soup, and then you separate them, you drain it, and then I eat it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to everybody I offended, but I don't like soup. I never will.
Well, now that we're that around, was it just the matter of winning more, or what was the?
I think spiritually I got to a different place. That's really important. Spiritually, I was able to like just be content with who God is or who He is in my life versus, hey, I need you to give me X, Y, and Z for me to be happy. I tell some of my family and friends my biggest regret in life actually is that for the first 5 years of my NBA career, I didn't enjoy it the way I really should have. Actually, I don't think I enjoyed it. Period. Like, if you on a binary scale, if you're like, did you enjoy your first 5 years or not? I would give it I did not, 0. And that's my biggest regret. And last year I really got to a point where I was like, man, time is passing me by and I really need to start enjoying this. And like, so I started focusing on the present, the moment, like today's practice or today's game. There were times where we would be losing and I'd look up, I see 10,000 fans and I'd be like, man, I'm blessed to be able to be playing in front of all these players. Even though I'm losing, even though I'm not playing well, like this is a tremendous opportunity. And so I was able to slow down in my own mind. I was able to really be content with who God was and not what I wanted God to bless me with. And I think that changed a huge switch in my mind where I started smiling a lot on the court, started doing stuff with my hair that I would never have done before. Like, honestly, I went through a lot of hair phases and whatever, but like, with each one, I had a lot of criticism. Actually, probably some of you guys in this room were probably criticizing me when I first started and doing crazy stuff. But to me, that was more an expression. It wasn't so much me trying to do anything for anybody else. It was just, why not? Like, I'm just having fun. I'm just being myself. Like, I've always been, you know, a little bit out there. I've always wanted to have fun with my hair or my clothes or whatever. I've just always been that type of person. So why do I have to? I don't have to be cookie cutter. I don't have to be, you know, what anybody else wants me to be. Like, if I take some criticism along the way, that's fine. Like, I'm not hurting anybody putting a mohawk up. So I'm gonna put a mohawk up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where I got to, and where I was able to really. That was a big expression to me, or a sign that I was like, hey, like, just live your life and have fun doing it.
Yeah, I think it was.